Okay.
Hi, my name is Miranda.
Okay, hi guys. We're back and today we're gonna do a scary story time. This is our fucking second time filming this video. We even fucking changed because we were looking all cute and shit. But since we did, and I wasn't, it was just fucked up, okay? We didn't film it.
Yeah, I mean,
So-
our first video, our first YouTube video, it was gonna be a scary story time as well. And as we were like saying scary stories, the camera just turned off. Like the
By
phone was
itself.
fully charged, like everything was fine, and it just turned off. And I'm like, oh, no, we're not doing this right now.
Alright, now this is our third try because the first try we didn't, I don't remember, we didn't like it. The second time it just came out wrong, and this is our third time. And
Yeah.
hopefully this one's better. So
Yeah.
like I said, we fucking changed because we got tired. We weren't fucking eating and shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, we just fucking changed to something healthy and we're gonna fix more because we're gonna say the scary stories.
Yeah. We're not trying to look all cute.
Yeah. So you go first.
So, my first scary story, it wasn't something that happened to me, but it was like, alguien me lo contó. And this actually happened in Mexicali. So, it was
I
about,
think it even came out in the news, huh?
yeah, I think it came out on the news, but since I don't watch the news, someone told me. So, it was about this girl. Every time she used to get out of work, to get to her house, she had to like go through like this callejón, like this. It was like this little lake. It was like really alone, like really lonely. Nobody was really there. So there's these two guys that every time she used to pass by, they would just stare at her. And so these two guys, they killed and raped this other girl. It wasn't her, it was another girl. And it came out in the news, and then when the police asked them, oh, why you didn't do the same to the girl, like this one, the one that you guys didn't kill, and they're like, oh, it's because she had these two like big buff guys like behind her. There was two of them behind her, but the girl, she said that she couldn't see them when she was passing by because when she like antes de que pasara por ahí, she was praying, oh, like, God, please, like, protect me, don't let nothing happen to me. And when they asked the guys and they said that, the girl was like, oh my God, that she never saw the guys, but those two guys did see them. So I was like, oh my God, and I got chills because I was like, God does exist, even if you don't see him, and like when you pray, he does listen to you. He may not like cumplirte tus deseos luego, pero al paso del tiempo, like he does make them come true. And like, he actually takes care of you. You do have, I believe in that. Yeah, like your guardian angels. I believe in that. Not everybody does, but I mean, everybody has their opinions.
Yeah.
But I do believe in it, and I'm like, oh my God. It was creepy, but at the same time sad, because poor girl, like, no girl deserves to get raped or killed, like, nobody, like, doesn't matter, like, guys or girls, no one deserves to be killed or raped or anything like that. So I'm like, oh my God, it's
Everybody
scary.
needs to respect one another, and that's
Yeah.
one thing that this world lacks. So
Yeah.
it's sad. So my story time is, it didn't happen to me, it happened to my mother. And she said that this happened around when she was like, Mommy, we love you.
Mommy, I love you.
When she was like around 8, I think she was around 8 or 10, I can't remember, she was around that age. When she said that at that time, I think, she said she went to go to sleep because I think she was going to work or she just got back from work. Yes, my mother worked when she was really young, like a bunch of Mexican parents, sadly. But yeah, she said that she was sleeping, and she said when like during her sleep, she kind of was like almost waking up because she was hearing someone scream her name. And she said that it sounded like her grandmother that passed away. And she said that she didn't think anything about it, she just went back to sleep. And she said when she woke up, that her parents asked her, like, honey, are you okay? Like, ¿estás bien? And my mom was like, yeah. And then, like, some time passed, I think when my mom was a little bit older, and they asked her, oh, on this day, did you ever hear, something weird? And then my mom was like, oh yeah, I remember hearing, she thought it was a dream. She's like, oh, I remember dreaming that my grandma came and she was and that her parents just got quiet. And like that they told her, yeah, mija, that day. She said we heard it too because they were outside sitting down in the living room. And she said that they heard it as well, that they heard her, my mom's grandma going and screaming her name. And that her mom was like, told her dad, go check that she's sleeping. Because if not, she's gonna wanna go outside and look for her. And they say that back when you hear someone screaming that already passed away, your name, especially when they're outside, to not go. And they say that, oh, just go check on her, make sure she's sleeping. And they said she did, but my mom said that, yeah, that she heard that. And it's just sad. It's just creepy as well.
It is, because, I mean, that just shows that, like, not everybody, well, I do believe in heaven, but it just shows that dead people, like, spirits and demons actually exist, and that they can, like, scare the fuck out of you sometimes. Yeah, like, that's why I like, never play with those type of things, like Ouija boards or nothing like that, because it's not fun. So, my second scary story time, it was when I was like younger, like 14, 13. Younger. So,
Last year.
like last year. So I remember I used to go to sleep really late, like 6, 5 in the morning. And I remember I was with this other girl, we were in our room, and we were like talking scary stories. And on the door, we had this curtain, like it was like un trapo. So we used to have that, so si alguien pasaba por ahí, like la cortina se movía. Y like there's this piece so you can still see like who passed by. So you can see the feet of the person like if they passed by. And I remember we saw the curtain move, but there was like no wind or nothing.
The door was closed, the
window was closed, like everything was closed. Because it was really late at night, like why would we have the door open? So I remember we were just right there, and we saw that, and we were just staring at the cortina, and we were like looking down to see like if we saw something, like pasar or something. And I remember we saw like these white feet, they're like little kids' feet. And at the time, the only one that knew how to walk and was like a little bit older was my niece, but she was sleeping because we don't let her be outside or awake at that time. So she was sleeping, and I remember I got so scared. I was like, oh my god, like I was like, what the hell is that? So I went to the kitchen to look who it was, and there was no one, like nothing. There was nothing right there. And I went inside. I was like, no, I'm not staying up anymore. Like we gotta start sleeping early. Like that's why we always hear stuff. That's why we always see stuff, because we stay up so late. I was like, if you want to stay up, you stay up. But I'm going to sleep. Like don't tell me to stay up because I'm not. Because I get really like scared because like I don't know. I just don't like that stuff. It's really creepy. And more if it's little kids because I don't know. I just feel like if it was a ghost, I'm like, even if it was a little kid, I was like, oh my god, like, how did it die? Like, why are they scaring me? Like, I don't do anything to you. Like, I don't even know. Like, I don't know you. Like, why are you scaring me? Just really scary. So I got scared and, like, I don't stay up anymore.
That's why, guys, don't be staying up unless you're just asking for trouble. Okay, and my second story is actually, I was young as well. I was around, this happened to me, so I was around 8 or 7 or 8, I don't know. Probably really young as well. And we used to live with my parents, with other people, and this
two-bedroom apartment. Oh no.
No, tampoco.
2-bed, like, literal.
In this house where it was 2 floors, one on top and one in the bottom. Like 2-floor house, yes. And we used to live there with other people. And we used to live in the first floor. And then I remember one time there was another couple. They had kids, and I would hang out with the daughter. We were around the same age, so I was like, oh, we wanted to have a sleepover. So I was like, yeah, let's go sleep to your room, que no sé qué. So we did, and then in the middle of the night, around 1 or 2, I was like, oh, I'm gonna go back with my mom. So I went back downstairs to the room, and when I went inside, only the TV was on, but my brother was sleeping, and my parents weren't there. So I was like, what's that? But they weren't there. So I remember, I just went, laid down, and I was laying down, face on my right side. I was facing the wall, and next to the wall was a door, and that was the bathroom, the door to go to the bathroom, and the other door was to go outside. So I was right there just facing to that wall. And I remember out of nowhere, I just see like this shadow, like it looked like the shadow of a little girl. And she was wearing like this white dress, long hair. And I remember seeing her like just get out of the bathroom, like just ran through the door from the bathroom to the outside door. And I remember I was like, I just stood, I was frozen. And then I remember until I really realized what I fucking saw, I was like, I remember I just started crying. And then I fell asleep while I was crying. And then I remember just waking up. That's when my mom and my dad finally got there. And my mom woke me up. She's like, what's wrong, Mika? Like, why are you crying? And I was like, nothing. And I just went back to sleep. And then a little while, when I was already older, I think I was around 16, the people that lived there as well, they asked me, oh Maria, is it true that one time in that house you saw a little girl? And I was like, I'm like, why? And they were like, because they were like, because I remember seeing her too. And but nobody believed me. Everybody thought I was just playing. I was like, yeah. And I'm like, yeah, I remember seeing her. And then they were like, yes, like now you see, I'm not even crazy. Like you saw it too. I'm like, yes, I saw it too. I think it was 2 other people that saw her as well. But it was just really creepy.
Yeah. Damn. That's super spooky. So my last story is about when it was like at the same house. I was the same age. I will never learn. So I was showering like at 3 a.m. in the morning. I wasn't going anywhere. Like I was just going to sleep. I don't know why I was showering.
Wait till the morning. Don't be showering that late.
Yes. So I remember I was showering, bien a gusto, bien campante yo, thinking I was all chingona and all brave because I was going to shower. And while I was showering, I was like, I heard this little girl talking, like whispering in the kitchen. I was like, what the hell? And I just heard that she said yes. I was like, yes. I was like, yes what? So I was like, what the hell? And like I was like screaming my sobrina's name. I was like Jenny. And she like, because if it was her, she would like say, oh what? Like, ¿qué quieres? So she knew how to talk at the time, but not that much. So I was like waiting for her to respond. And she didn't, because it wasn't her. It was some random girl. I don't know who it was. I don't know if I think it was a ghost or something. And I was like, what the hell? So I was like, oh hell no. So I put the towel around me. I went outside and I went to check. And there was nobody. Like, nobody. My sister was asleep. My nephew and my niece were sleeping. The girl that was sleeping with me at the time in our bedroom, she was on her phone, but she wasn't like hearing music or videos or anything like that. She was texting. And I was like, and I told her, you didn't hear this little girl? She was like, no. And I was like, was it you? Like, are you pranking me? She's like, no. And I'm like, if it was you, like, let me find out, and I don't want to be your ass, I'm gonna drag your ass, because I don't want to play like that. And she was like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. And the whole night I was just thinking about that, like, who was it? Like, was it a girl, or was it like me just like playing tricks on myself because I was scared because I was sharing that late? I don't know, but I just know I just heard a little girl. It doesn't feel pretty. I don't like it. I'm like, no. Since that day, I was like, okay, I'm gonna wait till the morning to shower. Like, actually, in the morning when everybody's awake, I'm not showering that late anymore.
She just asked for it because why be showering that late? Like, you're not going anywhere. Just wait till the freaking morning. just wait. Okay. So I really should just say this. And not like this. I feel like we should do that.
Yeah.
We can put yours in the window. So we should do this. Okay. So our last story is gonna be about the time we've heard in Mexicali. There's just weird ass things. We would stay up at night, like always, and we would hear these weird screams, like it sounded like a woman and also sounded like a man. But it would be really, really creepy. It's just weird to explain how it was, but it was really creepy.
Yeah. You mostly hear that in Mexico, but like a lot of like Mexican parents and Mexican people say que es el muerto. El muerto is like the dead, like someone that passed away or someone like that's just like trying to say their last goodbye. Well, that's how Mexican parents explain it. But it's like a girl. Well, we heard it different ways. There was like a lady just screaming, like if they're about to kill her or something, like screaming so loud. And then we heard a guy. It was the exact same thing, but it was a guy this time with a deeper voice. So since there's a lot of dogs in Mexicali, like almost everybody has dogs over there. The dogs, when they used to hear that, they used to bark like every single dog. Even our dogs would start like barking and barking really ugly. And I was like, when we heard it, we were outside. When we heard it, we were outside, and I was like, I left her. I left her. I didn't even tell her. And I was like, okay, I'm going inside. Like I'm not gonna hear this stuff. And then I had to go to the restroom. I know this is a little too much, like, TMI. But I had to go to the restroom, and like that day the light didn't work because the light bulb was like, it didn't work, the light bulb. So I was scared. I had to put the flash on my phone. I was like right there looking everywhere. It was dark in the restroom. I know it's embarrassing, but it just gets me. I get really creeped out with those things because we just have bad luck with scary stuff.
It's really creepy.
It is.
Yeah, so I mean, we heard that a few different times, like 5 times, I think. Like all together, we heard it like around 5 times. It's just really, really hard to explain how. You know, you don't really get scared until you're yourself in that situation. And it's hard to explain because I feel like when you explain it, everybody's like, nah, this doesn't sound stupid. Okay, hi guys. We didn't say goodbye in that last video because somebody was outside just standing in the fucking window for some reason.
Looking at it.
I don't know qué pedo con su vida, but they were just standing there. And she got fucking scared.
You can tell by my face. Just look at the video.
We're gonna put the video. We're gonna point it out so you guys know what we're talking about.
Pointing out all my stupid faces. Just like don't make fun of me, like laugh, but like
yeah, I was doing stupid faces as well.
It was funny. Like I got so scared. I was like, oh hell no, we're not doing this anymore because every time we try to film this,
scary things,
there's like scary things happening. I'm like, oh my god, it's just like scary.
Yeah, we tried to do one scary video as well when we first wanted to do our first video, but which is going all wrong, all sorts of wrong. Every time we try to do scary video, it goes freaking wrong. Nothing comes out good. But yeah, that's why we're gonna say goodbye right now, because you're gonna see how it cuts because we didn't really say goodbye because someone was fucking standing outside. Mind your own fucking business. What the hell, doesn't metiche? But yeah, so guys, whoever watches this, thank you. Hope you guys have a nice day. Stay safe.
Always.
Yes, don't be telling cosas de terror like us.
Don't
like
stay
things
up
pendejas.
like us.
Yes, don't be stupid, okay? Don't put you guys yourself first. So thank you guys. If you liked it, like it. If you don't, pues ni modos. Okay, bye guys.
Bye.